Hi, in this video I am going to present to you the family of PLCs S7-300 from Siemens in TIA Portal. I'm going to present them in TIA Portal because I want to show you the characteristics special for each one of them. I will show you first. I want to notice the fact that they are or they are not present letters at the end of each name. Here, for instance, we have a C, we have an F, and so on. This one doesn't have. The one that doesn't have a letter is called standard PLC. The standard PLC, as you can see here, let me increase, is a normal PLC which interrupts everything. It has the Modbus communication interface. There are two main interfaces for communication: Modbus and Profibus. Modbus is the serial one, is the serial communication. Profibus is the Ethernet communication. The Profibus is about 1,000 times faster than Modbus. I'm not going to present them because they are not the reason of this video. What I'm going to show you is the fact that by selecting this PLC, you will have the CPU, which is this one. In this case, I selected the CPU for 312. I could select another one like 314. The MPI is the shortcut for Modbus. Here you have the Modbus. Here you have represented memory card by this blue line. It's representing like it would be the picture of the PLC. Now, as you can see, we have no inputs, no outputs for this PLC, but we can drag them from this left digits. For instance, we can drag 8 outputs here, a block of 8 outputs, and we can drag also inputs if we need, for instance 16. And if we increase here, we can see we have all those inputs represented by name also, and you can drag and drop in case you make a program block. You will have the ladder, and from the ladder you can just drag and drop there, and it will automatically assign. I'm not going to show you this right now. Also, what I wanted to show you, sorry, let me return to the main, is that you have the standard interface. You have also interrupt system diagnostics. Everything you have here, you can configure also the network and everything you need. This is the standard PLC. It has nothing else. In case you need an Ethernet interface, you just drag and drop it from here. Even though it doesn't have, you can insert Profibus, and you have here a Profibus interface, which you shouldn't have in case you just bought the standard one. Furthermore, the compact bus, the compact model, I haven't added anything. As you can see here, it already has a group of inputs. um, unlike the first one that didn't have, and unlike the others. Is the only PLC model that has included digital inputs. Also, you can add digital outputs in case you need ones, and the same. You can increase image. You can just a second. From here, you can drag and drop to the ladder, and you have there everything you need. Okay, so this was the compact model. Let me present to you now. I wanted to show you also a standard model. Let me decrease the image. I wanted to show you this model because it has both DP interface and PN. DP, you have here the Modbus, this one, and this one here is the Ethernet or the Profinet communication. Okay, here you have you can set the address for the network and so on. As you can see, the standard one doesn't have any block, any inputs or outputs. You have to drag them there. Alright, the fail-safe model I want to present to you right now is a model that has both Profi and Modbus communication ports. As you can see on all the PLCs are represented memory card, this vertical line, and this button for run stop, and the LEDs for information. By increasing, you can see details here. Okay, let's decrease. Okay, now what I'm going to show you right now, especially for this PLCs with fail-safe feature. The fail-safe feature, which can be disabled or can be turned on, and they want to continue, no, whatever. You can activate or deactivate the fail-safe. This is a feature that acts like protection in case there are problems, like you don't want to interact with the code or something like that. You have problem in a factory, you don't you wouldn't like to have problems during production. Now this is let me show you. Now this is a model that has both. You can see right here in the left you saw the model with DP, which is the Modbus. Here you can see the Modbus interface DP, and this one has also PN. It has this one, the Profibus. Alright, and also has the Ethernet connection. Profinet Ethernet and Profinet Profibus. They are different. There are different slots, different connectors. Also here you can see represented a card, memory card, the LEDs that represent each one for. You can see even on the shell. This part of the shell that can be lifted, so you can access below the inputs. For instance, to connect the power source. Now, if you want inputs or outputs, you have to drag and drop them here. And the same if you want to add a block. Let's say you want to put a main. Let's just a second. Okay, let's say you have a main here, and we come here to device configuration. I'm going to show you this. Let's increase. You can see here noted each output with its connection. You just drag and drop, and it will automatically connect tag 1 with the block with the part, and you can rename it everything you want to be. Sorry. Of course, you have to insert the tag. You have to modify the tag in the library, and to modify the name. Okay. Also, there is another PLC options. You can select this one. I'm going to show you. As you can see, has no PLC, no CPU. This is generic PLC, and you have to insert a CPU, let's say 320, or let's put a compact one. Drag and drop. You have here the possibility to select which one you want, the version, and so on. And you say OK, and here it is. It was a generic one, and now you have a PLC. So this was for today, for this video. I will present in the next video the family S7-400. That's all. Bye.